Hello, and welcome to our workshop. In today's workshop, I would like to show you the various export functions in PaperOffice. With PaperOffice, exporting entire folders, subfolders, and files is child's play. You can either export individual files from PaperOffice, files with associated folders, entire folder structures, or even the entire database. The process for each individual export option is very simple. Number 1. Export individual documents. To do this, I select a single document from the document list that I want to export. Click the Options icon and select the Export File entry. I have already created a destination folder for the export called Export. Then I click on Save in Windows Explorer to finish the process. After the export process, Windows Explorer opens automatically with the selected folder, and I see that my PDF document has been exported. Of course, this process takes place with every file type stored in PaperOffice. You can also select several documents from the document list. Simply check the box next to each document and carry out the same process as just described, thus exporting several documents at the same time. Number 2. Export the entire folder content. To do this, I select the appropriate folder from the folder list and open the context menu by right-clicking the folder name. Then I select the Export entry. There are two options to export the content in the upper area. Export documents as PDF. This means that if the folder also has other file types, such as Word files, these are simply first converted into a PDF and exported as a PDF to the Windows file system. Original files in PaperOffice are not changed and keep the original format. Or, export documents in their original format. As the name suggests, all files are exported in their original format. For our workshop, I choose the first option. The folder we have just selected contains a PDF and a doc document, but I would like to have both documents in PDF format. I choose the same folder for export and click Select Folder. The process runs very quickly. The folder will automatically open after the export process, and two PDF documents will appear in my destination folder. As already described before, if I would choose the second option, I would have a PDF document and a doc document in the target folder after the export process. Number 3. Export main and subfolder content. If your folder has subfolders and you would like to export the documents from the subfolders as well, as in the workshop example, the subfolders from the telephone bill, then, as already described for the second option, right-click on the main folder and select Export. For this, I go to the lower area with the heading Folder and All Subfolders. Here I also have two options for exporting the documents: export documents as PDF or in the original format. I have already described the export process with folder content. For our workshop video, I only briefly show how the export process works with original files. As you can see, the process is done very quickly. At the bottom, you can see the two files from the main folder, and the 12 at the top from the individual subfolders. Number 4. Export folder structure and folder contents. There are three different export options available for this. Export subfolders only. If you select this option, all subfolders are exported to the destination folder. This option is very helpful. For example, if you want to copy and paste certain subfolder structures inside PaperOffice. Export documents and subfolders PDF format. The same folder structure is created in the target folder as the one in PaperOffice, and the corresponding documents in PDF format are saved in these folders. And the third option, export documents and subfolders in their original format. The same export process as just described, with the difference that the documents are exported in their original format. For our workshop, I choose the last option. I choose the same export folder and confirm the process with Select Folder. Here, too, the process does not take long. The target folder is then opened. As you can see, PaperOffice has exported the two files below from the main folder individually and above the complete folder structure with content. Number 5. Export entire database. This option exports all folders, subfolders, and their contents. This affects the folders. My quick views, my inbox and complete content from my and common PaperOffice documents, as well as my and common Windows documents. We can do this very easily by clicking on Settings and then on Database, Backup, and Export on the left. Again, I have two different options to choose from: Entire Folder Structure and Export Entire Folder Structure and Documents. In the second case, the files are always automatically exported in their original format. I also choose this option. Here, too, I select the target folder and confirm the selection with Select Folder. PaperOffice now exports the entire content of the database and immediately opens the target folder. As you can see, all the folders in PaperOffice are displayed. I briefly open my Phone Bill folder, the subfolder from common PaperOffice documents. And as you can see, all files have been exported to the subfolders as well as the 12 subfolders. This concludes our workshop. This is how quickly and easily you can export all your data, including the associated folder structure, to PaperOffice at any time with just one click of the mouse. If you no longer want to use PaperOffice, need the documents unencrypted, or just want to have a good feeling of being independent. If you would like to find out which additional functions PaperOffice has, visit our other videos. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to stay informed about the latest workshops or visit our website. Thank you for watching.